Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team possible for less than 250,000 MT here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. I'm less than 300 subscribers away from 14K, pushing like crazy towards that mark. I know it's the end of the season, and we're not quite as excited about 2K as we might normally be right now, but really appreciate everyone who's supporting. Trying to hit that mark by the end of October, and I think it's definitely doable, so would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off with at the starting point guard position. My mind is a little mixed up. Baron Davis. 250K is still not a ton of MT. It's more than 100K for sure and gives you a lot more lineup flexibility, but it's still not a ton of MT right now in my team. And as the year progresses, we'll continue to get more and more versatile, different options as well. Don't want to include too many free cards, so I only included a couple, kind of like the 100K MT team. The ones that are easy to get, didn't include any hard grindable cards. But Baron Davis is an 87 offense, 88 defense point guard with pretty good size, super athletic and a good defender, but also fast with a good release. So he's one of the best all-around point guards in my team. In fact, he's better all around than guys like Kyrie and Steph. While what they give me offensively is enough where I think they're better cards than Baron Davis, I still believe Baron Davis is definitely one of the best all-around point guards in the game, probably the fourth best point guard in my team right now. Really like his release. He's a capable shot creator, great slasher, and defensively super versatile, and I think at the point guard position for 63,000 MT, he's an absolute steal. Shooting guard, this might be a stretch. Kyle Korver, I will say, from when y'all are recording this video, he's not available anymore, but I hope y'all took advantage of the agenda to get a free Ruby Korver yesterday, because taking 63K MT off of this team would be super duper nice. But 6'9", hot spots from both corners, as well as 2 out of 3 spots at the top of the key. It doesn't really matter where he has hot spots from and where he doesn't, because he's the best shooter in the game. 91 3 ball, incredible shooting badges, only a couple cards better with shooting badges and stats, and their releases, while amazing, are not as good as Korver's. He's almost uncontestable. I understand he's not fast, he doesn't defend, and he doesn't dunk the ball, but he's an insane shooter. He's got MJ dribble style and Steph Curry behind the back, which gives him the Curry slide for some reason. I don't know why this card is so good, but his release is insanely glitchy, and he is literally one of the best cards in my team at the shooting guard position if you put him in the hands of somebody who really knows what they're doing with him, because his release combined with a decent actually movement makes him really tough to stop. Robert Covington gonna come in at the 3. Sorry, that's Robert Pack. Robert Covington, I've talked about this card a ton. I don't feel like I need to waste too much time talking about Roko, because y'all have heard me talk about this card in like every single team builder or budget ranking video that I've done in the past like 2 weeks. But 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's got capable speed, really good versatile defender, amazing defensive animations, and a high 3 ball with a release that I'm a big fan of. Very good size at small forward with a very long wingspan, and overall just a really nice all-around card for 7,000 MT. Not going to spend too much time talking about Roko, because y'all have heard me talk about that card a ton, but I do believe small forward is where he will fit on this squad. At the power forward position, we're going to use our first free card of the video. That's going to be this Darvin Ham card. I actually really like this card. I mean, I keep using him on my Nobody Spent account to complete lots of agendas and in my lineup right now and stuff. And for 86 speed and excel, I understand he's undersized. His wingspan isn't terrible. He's super athletic, capable enough, versatile defender. Defensive badges aren't the worst either. And he's an incredibly athletic dunker, but also has a really nice release. And the speed is noticeable at the power forward position. I really like this card. Literally all you have to do to get him is get 6 dunks in a game one time. If you don't have this card even by accident, I don't know what to tell you, to be completely honest. So for that reason, I'm including him as a free card. And then we got Serge Ibaka at center, who I have also talked about a lot since he came out. Baron Davis, Serge Ibaka, and Robert Covington are pretty much staples of my value, budget, team builder, whatever videos right now. And for good reason. 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan, capable enough speed, perimeter, lateral, things like that. And then a very capable shooter with a very good release, but an incredible dunker and a super versatile interior defender with a 7'4" wingspan. He is, after Anthony Davis, my favorite auctionable center in my team right now. Can compete against the Shaqs and the Chris Boshes at a high level, and I think is a phenomenal value option for 63K. And yes, I know, between Korver, Baron Davis, and Serge Ibaka, that's 189 of my 215,000 MT. That's okay. We still work it out to have a pretty solid team. Gary Payton is going to come in at the backup point guard position again for free with 5,000. You literally have to get 5 steals to get this card. That's it. If you haven't done that, I don't know what to tell you. You don't play the game, literally. 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, 83 speed and excel, 74 shot 3. Perimeter defense is exceptional all the way around, and he's big at point guard. He's one of the best defensive guards, especially point guards, in the game. Offensively, not incredible, but he is decently capable enough offensively And while he's not going to be the best shooter or the best scorer in the world in general, I do believe he's still a very, very good card. And for free, you just can't get any better. Speaking of free, Eddie Jones, who does give me actually a decent bit of playmaking at the shooting guard position. Both Eddie and Gary Payton do have the Devin Booker dribble style, which does help them out a lot as playmakers. Eddie's decent speed. He's a good shooter, good ball handler, very good ball handler, actually high enough to get a timing burst, which is really nice. Defensively, he's capable, and he's a good ball handler. I just think he's a versatile all-around card, has decent size of the two, continues to provide a decent defensive team, but also gives me some secondary playmaking ability with a good dribble style and some handles for days and playmaking badges and stuff like that. Overall, not a bad card either for free. Jordan Walsh, only 5,040 MT. Another card who I've talked about a ton, who is absolutely phenomenal. Maybe the most talked about card of this channel this year, literally, is this Jordan Walsh card. 6'7" with a 7-1 wingspan, 77 speed and excel, 74 shot 3, a money release. It's Malik Beasley base, and Desmond Bain upper. 80 driving dunk, and defensively, he's really, really nice. His defensive badges are very good. His animations are super solid, and he is just one of the best value cards in all of my team for 5,040 MT, which, again, is just such a good value. Two more players on this team. I'm going to go with Tom Chambers at the backup power forward position. I had to find somebody in here, and for 20,000 MT, he's not cheap, but he's not a bad option. 68,000 or 68 speed and excel, 80 shot 3, 80 standing, and 85 driving dunk. Not the slowest. He's a capable shooter and a great dunker. Very solid finishing badges. Defensively, not exceptional, but he is very big at 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan at the power forward position, and the ability to shoot and dunk at a high level is very, very. It's nice to see, in my opinion. I think he's actually a pretty okay card. He's not great, I know that, but he's acceptable enough for now. And then same type of thing with a guy like Marcus Camby. He's pretty much by default the best sapphire and below center in the game because he's the only one with mid-60s speed, or 60 speed, a mid-60s three ball, and very capable defense plus an okay dunker. And that gives Marcus Camby a decent amount of value to me as well as an overall card. I think he's a solid option. The gold anchor, brick wall, chase down, pogo stick, rebound chaser, post lockdown, things like that is really nice. High interior, good block. Pretty good lateral quickness as well is really nice. His release is super ugly for sure. But overall, Marcus Camby is actually a pretty solid card in my team, and I think he's a pretty decent budget center. But with that being said, this is the squad. Comes out to 238,700 MT, so about 11,300 left to spare if you buy all these cards for the normal prices in the pack market or in the player market with MT. And yeah, pretty fair squad for sure. Only a couple of free cards. It's Ham, Gary Payton, and Eddie Jones, all three of whom are incredibly easy grinds. So if you don't have those cards already in your collection, I literally don't know what you're doing. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. Hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.